exciting episode of Whirlwind Dark Outdoors coming right at you.
This week, it's Mr. Excitement.
Todd Davis himself.
Mr. Excitement.
Where's he at? North Carolina?
North Carolina. He's at Roanoke Tar Guide Service from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. The guide is Jeff Walgamuth.
On a deer hunt.
He's down there with the...
Yeah, it's loudest bow I ever heard.
Oh, it's...
Little bit louder than the Elite.
A little bit
louder. But he takes it down to North Carolina.
He does.
And what does he do? He does what WWDO does best.
He does.
Stay tuned to find out. Whirlwind Dark Outdoors coming right at you.
Living the dream, baby.
Whirlwind Dark Outdoors is also brought to you by Scentmaster, the sensible solution. Lowe's White-tailed Deer Scents. Woody's Sporting Goods. NOSHunt.com. And Scent Commander by Whirlwind Dark Outdoors. By the looks of the cotton fields, Todd's made it to the south and getting ready for his hunt. Todd's checking out all the stand locations for his 5-day hunt.
I just don't know. I mean, it's the first morning. I could take him cleanly right now. And then hunt the rest of the week for something nicer. He's not a bad buck at all for this area. He's probably a decent 2-year-old. Excited, man. This is why I hunt right here. I got the shakes. Man, I just don't know. I think I'm gonna take him. It'd be crazy to pass him up down here. This is North Carolina. He's a pretty good buck. Oh, he's giving me the shakes. I can't believe it. He's not a huge buck. Oh, thank God. Alright, folks, it's first morning here in North Carolina. Hunting with Jeff Walgamuth and Roanoke Tar Guide Service. And just had a nice little buck come out on my lane here at about 120 yards. And I hope I don't regret passing him up because in this this area. He was a pretty decent buck. He wasn't huge. He had a good beam on his right side, and it looked like just a big spike on his left. I don't know if he was broken off or if that was all he ever was. But I had him in front of me for about 10, 12 minutes, and just I couldn't decide what to do. I wanted to shoot him. I didn't want to shoot him. He'd give me the shakes. I got the buck fever going. You know, my heart was racing. He did everything that he should have done, and I couldn't decide. So it's only day one. Weather's going to get better. The rest of the week it's going to get colder, and the rut should be kicking. So I'm hoping that I don't regret that. It's actually a 2-buck limit down here for my hunt, so I could have shot him and waited for something bigger the rest of the week. But if one like that steps out the very first morning within the first 2 hours, I'll have plenty more opportunities. So I'm not going to regret passing him up. I'm just going to keep hunting hard and hopefully get something bigger on film. So stick with me here at Whirlwind Dark Outdoors, and I'll bring it to you. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, I know they were saying there's a lot of big bucks in here. I don't know, there ain't no straight trees in here. Where are we gonna get at?
Oh, we don't have to worry about straight trees. We got to get hunting the geckos now. We can get in any tree.
Are you serious we can get in any tree?
No trees are off limit when you're hunting gecko 360 stands.
If you want to see more deer, you better smell like one.
Drive rut-crazed bucks right into your hunting path with the most powerful estrus scent collected from real does. From their signature buck butter to the new rub and ride, all of Lowe's deer scents are vacuum sealed for freshness. For buck butter, wet deer cover scent, fatal attraction, suicide buck, and more, get yours today at www.loweswhitetail.com. This segment brought to you by Nos Hunt. Nos Hunt brings great hunting traditions to our youth and facilitates big game tournaments to benefit charities and hunters of all ages.
Alright folks, it's about 2:30 here on my first day hunting in North Carolina with Jeff Wolgemuth and Roanoke Tar Guide Service. It was a good morning. Action was quick. Happened all before 8 o'clock. Had 2 bucks. Passed one up. The other one I couldn't get on camera and get the shot at the same time. So I had to let him walk. But he was a much nicer deer, and I would have been glad to have had him. So got about 3 hours till dark. We're going to sit tight and we're going to see what happens. Hopefully they start moving as the temperatures start to drop and it gets closer to evening. So stay with me here and I'll bring it to you. Day one's coming to an end here. This pretty little 6-pointer just showed up about 100 yards away feeding. But I think I'm going to pass on him. He's a nice deer.
First day of the hunt. First evening.
He sees 4 buck that evening.
He's covered up in deer.
He is covered up.
Todd,
Hey, wait, did you see what I got on? Hashtag I'm the boss.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah.
Folks see that.
Todd had a year like no other for him, I don't think.
Unbelievable.
He was just covered up in wild game anywhere he went. Pigs, deer,
Bear, deer
in North Carolina,
PA.
Deer in PA,
pigs everywhere.
That's a good looking buck right there. But I haven't seen his right side yet, so I don't know if he's matching or not. Oh yeah, he's a shooter. I'll go ahead and take him. He dropped right there. Good news, I'm gonna put another one in him. Just gonna let him. Just give him a second, folks. If he gets up, I'm gonna have to shoot him. I think he's done. Yes, I think he's done right there. I just dropped. I think he's a big 6-point. He was out past his ears. It's a really good buck for this area. He's actually 4th buck I saw today. I just passed one up back here behind me. And I tell you what, it's 5:27. Legal shooting time was 5:37 today. So in the last 10 minutes of daylight here, I got it done. Here with Jeff Walgamuth and Roanoke Tar Guide Service down in North Carolina, out of Roanoke Rapids. It's a great area. He's a great outfitter. You guys ought to give him a call if you're looking for a good, solid deer hunt. You're not going to kill any trophies here, don't get me wrong. I mean, 130 is high end for here. But if you're looking for a decent buck and good meat, you can't ask for a better hunt. Good prices, good food, good lodging, good stands, good deer. What more can you ask for? I am pumped up. That's how we do it here at Whirlwind Dark Outdoors, baby. Buck number 2 down for me this year, and I am pumped. It's day 1. I got 4 more left and another buck tag, so I can hold out for something a little nicer. Yeah. Sitting here with Jeff and Neil from Roanoke Tar Guide Service down here in North Carolina with my day 1 trophy. He's a big 6. These guys think he's a 3-year-old for this area, and I couldn't be happier with him. Had an all-day set, saw 4 different buck, and this guy come out at 5:20, 10 minutes before legal shooting time, and give me a quarter and away shot at about 120, 125 yards, and the 308 put it on him, and he went down. So we're doing the recovery here in the dark. We just got to him with the 4-wheeler. We're going to head on back to the lodge and do a little celebrating tonight. Thanks for watching us here at Whirlwind Dark Outdoors.
Woody's Sporting Goods carries everything you need for archery and hunting, from bows and arrows to sights and rests, and everything you need to head to the field. Big names like Matthews, Hoyt, and Excalibur crossbows, you will find what you are looking for here at Woody's Sporting Goods. Secure online ordering 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at www.woodysportinggoods.com.
Davis and Jeff Walgamuth. This morning I'm back in the same stand that I set on day one, hoping to repeat my success. I saw 4 bucks that day and ended up shooting a nice 6-point right at dark. But it's just cracking daylight here and it's cold. It's about 26 degrees. I'm whispering because there's already a mature doe on my food plot eating turnips and rape. It's been cold the last few mornings. It's put a hard frost on this food plot, and that makes it a little bit more palatable to the deer. And she's out there stuffing her face, so I don't want to spook her. Hoping a buck shows up to scent check her. It's that time of year. It's mid-November. I'm sure like everywhere else across the country, the rut's been slow here. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of chasing going on, which is weird. The buck I shot on the first night wasn't chasing at all. He was just out feeding. But I'm going to give it an all-day set again, and we're going to see what happens. So stick with me here. And thanks for watching us here at Whirlwind Dark Outdoors Television. Here. It's about 7 o'clock here in the morning. That's the second and third deer I've seen so far. One's a spike. It's got about 8-9 inch spikes, and I'm pretty sure the second one's a button buck. But neither one of them is what I'm looking for. So we're just going to sit back and wait. It's still early, plenty early. That I'm hoping a nicer buck shows up. Deer really seem to be moving this morning, so I got my fingers crossed. I think it's going to be a good morning. I'm just going to sit tight and wait and see what happens. So stick with us here. Alright folks, it's about 2 o'clock here on day 4 in the afternoon. I just got it back into my stand. Got down around 10 o'clock, went back to the lodge, had some chili that Miss Donna made, and it was pretty good. So feeling a little full, feeling a little rested, and it's definitely warmed up since this morning. This morning was 26 when I got in the stand. Right now it's pretty close to 60, so it's a big change in the weather. Even though it's mid-November here, all the movement I've been seeing, first hour, last hour, it doesn't seem like the rut's going on at all down here. So I'm sitting on a food plot. I got clover out in front of me and turnips back behind me, and both lanes have corn on them also. So I'm hoping to catch a feeding buck right around dark, slipping out, and I get one in them. I'm actually in the same stand that I set this morning, which is the same stand that I killed my 6-pointer out of the first night. So it's the stand I've seen the most deer out of. So I'm gonna keep coming back to it until it tells me to go somewhere else. But stick with me here. We'll see what happens. Let's get settled in and wait for dark. Got about 3 hours to go, and I think it should be a good night. So let's wait and see what happens.
And before you know it, the deer are funneling into the field, and Todd's action begins.
Shows up between now and then, so stick with me here. It's that last half hour, it's the best time of the day, so I'm gonna try to get it done.
When choosing a tree stand, you should have no limits while embracing nature. With 360 degrees rotation and vertical incline adjustment, this is where you have to have the 360 by Gecko Outdoors. No tree is off limits.
All right, folks, our season here at World Went Dark Outdoors is coming to an end. We just want to say thank you for all your support and watching the show. We hope you love what you saw. Stay with us over the summer on Facebook, on Twitter, on our YouTube channels. We'll be bringing you the No Kill Zone. It's what we do to prepare for the season, whether it be putting out mineral supplements, hanging stands, cutting shooting lanes, whatever we do, we're going to bring it to you. Also, don't forget to check out your local retailers, WWDO Scent Commander. It's a revolutionary new scent control product. You're going to love it. WWDO style.
This segment is brought to you by Muddy Bottom Outfitters. Located on the eastern shore of Maryland, Muddy Bottom Outfitters is a top destination for hunters seeking that true hunt of a lifetime.
Alright, I got a big mature single doe out here now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to take her. Let me take one last look around, see if the buck's here.
Todd's checking the scene to make sure there isn't a buck in sight before he takes this doe.
I'm not seeing any bucks around, so last night. I'm gonna do a little bit of doe management for these guys down here. They've been good to me. They've worked hard. As long as I can get a steady shot, I'm gonna go ahead and take her. Here we go. Time getting steady on her.
Todd's having a hard time getting steady on this doe, but eventually he gets dialed in.
Now she's got to turn back broadside. She's down right there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Whirlwind dark style. Whew. All right, folks. Well, here she is. Beautiful, mature doe. Probably a year and a half old doe. Just killed her about 10 minutes ago. Got the moonlight up here, lighting me up a little bit. But this right here is where she dropped. She's probably about 100 pounds. Average doe for this area is North Carolina. I'm happy to have her. Like I said, I was waiting on a buck tonight. It didn't look like it was going to happen. I've seen 5, 6 different doe. And when she stepped out with 10 minutes left, I decided to do a little bit of doe management for these guys down here because they've been working so hard for me all week. And I got steady. 308, put it right on her, right through the shoulders, and she went right down.
It just went. I mean, just utter fury. I don't even know how to explain it. Just WWDO Fury.
It did a little dance in the field after.
Did a little kick, but I mean, it was out.
It was out.
Out.
It was out.
You're out of here.
Out. Folks, there you have it.
What a show. Yeah. Great show. Great episode.
Hope you guys enjoyed
White Dark Outdoors. Thanks for watching.
WWDO style. Mr. Excitement got her done. Living the dream. Mr. Excitement got her done.
Todd Davis getting her done again in North Carolina.
Shoot her down. Out.
Hey, you're pretty fly for a white guy.
That's safe, by the way. Out.
I said this. I said, you're out of here.
Anyway.
Keep it up.
I'm the boss. Hashtag.
Yeah. I don't
Hashtag I'm the boss.
That shirt don't mean nothing to me.
Doing it like
That's
a boss.
a shirt. I could buy a shirt like that too.
No, you can't.
That's like
you have to be approved to buy this shirt.
Yeah, I'm approved.
No, you're not.
Trust me.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
They know.
Yeah, they know.